So we're jump-starting your week with a little summer fun as we talk weather. The Northman Beer and Cider Garden is open for the summer with delicious food, drinks, and an incredible location on Chicago's Riverwalk. Co-president of Chicago's First Lady, Tim Agra, joins me now with something fun for those who want to step off the Riverwalk and onto a cruise. Tim, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. Tell us about the idea that you have here of bundling what's on land and what's on water.
Yeah, so we're down here on the Riverwalk between Michigan Avenue and Columbus Drive. We're First Lady Cruises, and we've partnered here with the Northman when you can take a sightseeing or architecture cruise and then hop right on off and enjoy a beverage and food options at the Northman for 10% off.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, when we recommend folks who come to Chicago to visit, these architecture tours are always right atop the list. You're now getting into prime time here, right? The weather's starting to cooperate. How might this year be different than folks have seen it in the past?
Well, it's a great opportunity because there's new construction every year. You come down here and you see new buildings coming up, like over here at the former Spire site at right at the base of Lakeshore Drive. So there's always something new to see. We're excited that we've been recently named the best boat tour in North America by USA Today. So we're excited to get people down. It's beautiful weather, and it would be a great opportunity to have people out here for Father's Day.
Absolutely, and having those restaurants right down there on the Riverwalk, for folks who may not have been downtown for several years, they may not know how well built out it is, that you can kind of do a one-stop shop when you want to maybe get a bite or a drink before hopping on the river.
Yeah, it's really transformed down here the past 20 years. We've been down here for over 70 years, but it's really transformed with the construction here on the Riverwalk, where you can walk all the way from Lakeshore Drive to the confluence of the river, where they have all these great restaurants available to people where you can walk the entire distance and they really experience all of what Chicago has to offer.
Yeah, and you see folks running this morning. They make it part of their daily routine. You can go on kayaks down there. A great opportunity if you haven't done it in a while. Tim Agra, thank you so much for the look this morning. A beautiful day to showcase what you guys are able to work with every day. Really appreciate your time, Tim.
Yeah, appreciate you guys, and check us out at firstlady.com.
Excellent. We'll do just that. Tim Agra, thanks so much from the Riverbanks.
Well, we are jump-starting your week with a little summer fun. The Northman Beer and Cider Garden is open for the summer with delicious food, drink, and an incredible location right on Chicago's Riverwalk. With me now are Nate Albrecht and Cider Brian to show off some of the Northman's beverage program and options. Guys, what kind of cocktails are you serving up this year outside of, I'm assuming, cider?
Thanks, Dana. Yeah, at the Northman here, we've got a beverage for everybody. But before we get into that, I'm going to hand you over to Cider Brian to tell you a little bit about a fun event that we've got coming up.
Oh, great.
So July 19th, we're going to have the Cirque de Cider. We've got events all summer long. We do a lot of fun stuff, but Cirque de Cider is going to be a celebration of cider, fun for the whole family, some jugglers, face painting, and a bunch of international ciders from all over the place. We're going to feature and put a spotlight on cider, but again, we've got something for everybody here, not just apple cider.
When you say a bunch of ciders, how many
Nate,
are we
why don't you
talking?
tell them about what else we got here?
Oh, we always have an abundance of ciders. We've got a beautiful, robust list on our menu. We feature, of course, our Northman-made signature ciders that are available all the time. Some of the stuff that we're bringing in for the circus event is going to be a little bit more eclectic with some international lean.
And I was saying too, Nate, and I was asking.
But in addition to cider, we got cocktails, we got everything.
So how many different ciders do you have? Do you have like 40 of them? And are they all on draft, or some in cans, as I saw, some on draft? How does it all work there?
Absolutely. We pour an excellent draft cider here, but there's lots of fun things in cans and bottles too. When we're normally operating, you know, we've got probably upwards of 50 plus ciders on the menu. But there's lots of other stuff that's great to drink here as well. We've got some non-alcoholic options, of course. We've got some beautiful craft beer from our local breweries in Chicago, as well as some wonderful brands from Europe. We also make some great summer cocktails around here. Just lots of great options no matter what you're in the mood for.
Got it. All right. Well, and I know you're right on the river, which is, of course, a bonus in the summer. So, Nate and Cider Brian, thank you so much for joining me this hour, and we'll check back in with you guys next hour. For today's Jumpstart, we are hanging out at a popular restaurant on the Chicago Riverwalk.
It's a cool place. The Northman Beer and Cider Garden is open for the summer. The weather's cooperating beautifully. They're serving food, drinks, all with a view that is really hard to beat. Joining us now with a look at the food is Chef Chris Cider. Chris, thanks for being with us here this morning. Great to have you here. What a stunner of a day to showcase all the things down there in the Riverwalk. Tell us what visitors are coming down and eating this time of year. You guys got a great menu.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the introduction. So first and foremost, I want to get into our Northman sausage right here. This is made specifically for us. This is our shawarma sausage. It comes with a sambal relish, a garlic sauce, and scallion curls. Next up, we have the Käsekreiner, which is a Emmentaler stuffed pork sausage with Stiegel braised onions and Dusseldorf mustard. Over here, we also have the Sheboygan brat. It comes with beer cheese, the crispy onions, and the curry ketchup. Then moving on, we're pretty excited about these. These are our charcuterie cups.
Nice.
We have some salami, some cheese curds, a couple different kinds of cheese curds here in the cheese. This is the charcuterie. We also have a Bavarian pretzel. And I just want to touch on all of our sausages down here are local. So all by Chef Martin or Feed Your Head. And also would like to highlight our tots here. These are our cool ranch tots. Little classic take on those. Then we have our regular seasoned tots with tot sauce. Over here, we have the Northman Pub Snack. It is a little blend of Gardettos, some special seasoning, Chex, Cheez-Its, and
Chef,
then right over here, I'll just touch on the feed your. Yes, sir.
I have a question. Do people need reservations, or are you just a walk up and see if you can get a table kind of place?
Well, we seat about 800 people, so reservations shouldn't be an issue.
My 800? I don't think I realized the scope. And so the majority of them are outside, or?
Yeah, that's correct.
Wow. Okay, well, that's really good to know for someone who's like, hey, let's go down to the Riverwalk and grab something to eat and maybe have a drink. They can just walk right up, and there should be plenty of seating.
That's correct, yes.
Wonderful.
That's very cool. And for folks who haven't been downtown in a while, it's really hard to capture how extensive the Riverwalk is and how many options you have, not only from your menu, but all the way down there. Chef, if we came down for one lunch, what's the one thing on that table we would be remiss to not imbibe with?
The one thing I would recommend is the shawarma sausage that I first touched on. That is made by Chef Martin. It's a great sausage.
Love it.
And it is made only for us. It's the only place you can find it. And
a
that's
little
going to
shawarma,
be right there. That
always an enjoyable afternoon.
My husband would be all into that one.
Yes,
all right.
In his camp.
Chef Chris Cider at the Northman Beer and Cider Garden, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Everything looked fantastic.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you.